guys, welcome back to another Ashes of Creation video where we're going to be continuing with the economy, and we're going to be starting with player-to-player trading, which Missy already told me she's liking and interested in. So as you can see from our little image here, that's what player-to-player trading is going to be like, you know, and it's going to be
in a
really
dark alley somewhere.
right. And this game definitely, what we've already covered, and what we're going to be more covering throughout this whole series is it's very personalized, individual. There's no just like, there is mass markets, there is auction houses, but it seems like they are really wanting player-to-player interaction. But that's also Ashes of Creation. That's their goal. So, all right, switching over now. All right, player-to-player trading, Missy, take it away.
All right. So there will be player-to-player trading in Ashes of Creation. So the question to Stephen was, will Ashes of Creation have player-to-player trading? Will there be anything stopping me from gifting a friend that's fresh to the game a bunch of in-game money to help them get on their feet quickly? And the answer is, there won't be anything to stop you from doing that.
That doesn't mean I'm giving you a bunch of gold, Missy. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, Mr. Moneybags.
I can give you a bear cub
Show me the
that
money.
you can raise.
And sell.
Nope.
But then I'd be attached to it. I couldn't sell it.
Exactly.
Be my baby.
It'll say bred by endless, or you can't sell that.
No.
Well, I'm gonna do
Or maybe
animal husbandry with it. So, like,
that's true.
so I mean, it should.
raise-
I'm pretty sure it'll say bred by endless or something like that. So
It raise herds of bears. I know.
exactly. You're just gonna see like a giant field of just bears.
That's like, I think that's Brad's freehold. Too bad we can't see his house through all the bears.
Exactly.
All right. So carrying on. Escrow system. An escrow system is planned to prevent griefing in the crafting system. So we're going to have a UI. You're going to put the resources in, or they're going to put the resources in. It'll be like an escrow system. And then once the job is complete, you'll get the item and they'll get the money. That's good.
So it sounds
Mailing
like BDO.
item. Yeah.
You put it up,
Except
you
we
wait
can't
for
trade anything in there.
it. Yeah.
So mailing items. Social messages sent via mail will be received instantly. Raw gatherables and materials are not able to be mailed by players. It hasn't been decided whether crafted items such as gear will be able to be sent via mail. From an item standpoint, obviously we can't allow mailing to include any type of resource material or raw gatherable because those are central to the gameplay and transiting through the caravan system and economic regions. But it may be possible to send completed crafted items like, gear, equipment, stuff like that. But it's something we're still discussing. Purchases of anything other than materials and gatherables from integrated auction houses will be mailed to the purchaser. Gear binding. There may be some gear binding, BOE or BOP, but it will be an exception rather than the rule, as this doesn't facilitate the objectives for the economy. Very little gear will be account bound or soul bound in Ashes of Creation. The game economy is based around crafting and degradation of items. Gear is obtained via crafting, gathering, and processing along with raid and dungeon bosses.
So it sounds
A
almost
lot of
like
what-
BDO as well with that.
Yeah. I'm going to read Stephen's quote here because it's pretty good. A lot of what we experienced in games that usually come before us is that many things are account bound and they're soul bound to your character. Instead, very little here is character bound. Very, very little. The vast majority of gear, yes, you will get quest-related gear as rewards, but it won't be, let's say, one set in one dungeon and you must run the dungeon over and over. Instead, we want to really emphasize the reliance on the economy and crafters and gatherers and processors to support a majority of the gear structure in-game, combined with that of world raid bosses and dungeon bosses, not a repetitive quest line through a single dungeon.
That's good. I mean, I'm pretty sure there
Yeah.
are going to be some things you have to go in the dungeon to get materials and all that stuff. I do still want
Yeah.
that. But yes, if those pants, it's like, well, those pants can drop, or you can make those pants, or something equivalent to those pants. Um, so I want both options. Like, if you're lucky, you get it from the boss. If you're not lucky, then you still have the ability to create something close to those pants. Or I could just steal them with theft, which is where we're going to go into next.
Are you gonna make your bears wear pants?
No.
Oh.
We're nudists. So yeah.
Oh, God. I'm not coming to your freehold.
That's funny. All right, so theft. There will not be theft, stealing, pickpocketing, mechanic, and ashes creation in regards to living players. Well, that kind of, I mean,
You just gank them and steal their stuff, I guess.
yeah, I guess that's just how you have to do it. I kind of just trying to remember, like, yeah, I think in WoW, a rogue can pickpocket you. I don't know if they could actually like get anything in your inventory, but I think it's like some default stuff. But anyways, there may be quest-related actions that involve some form of stealing, but not of actual items from a player's inventory, where the player is identified as the quest target via a title or some other means. Okay, so I guess so. It'll still be there, but not in the aspect of I want to steal your sword.
Like BDO, where you had to steal stuff from NPCs in order to get an item. Yeah.
That kind of emergent gameplay is obviously the objective behind how we can accommodate a non-static quest line. The way you do that is you can apply a flag to a title. Whomever holds the title becomes the target of the quest segment, and this can change to because that title can change. Different people might rise up the ranks of different societies and organizations. Players are not able to be robbed while occupying their player stall inside the limits of a node. There is not a theft mechanic for you to wake up to a player that's alive and steal something. Okay, so storage.
But you can't slit their throat and take their stuff.
Exactly.
So you can't steal, but you can murder and take the goods.
Exactly. Better options, I guess. Okay, so storage. Storage points exist at warehouses and within nodes, and in chest storage containers that can be placed in freeholds and static in-node housing. Warehouses. Warehouses are storage points within a node. Warehouses may enable a player to transfer non-material goods between alts. This includes resources, materials, or anything that relies on the caravan system. Players are prohibited from moving goods out of depositories within a node following a siege declaration against that node. So if you haven't moved your stuff before that happens, that means you're almost shit out of luck.
Yeah. It's up for grabs, and you can't touch it, move it.
It adds
once.
to the treasure pile. So yeah, I have a feeling economic nodes are going to be sieged a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So player stalls are linked to that player's warehouse. A portion of all materials, crafting components, and gatherables that were stored in successfully sieged nodes become lootable to the victors of the siege as spoils of war. Whole items, crafted items, are not vulnerable to loss during sieges.
Oh.
So I guess if you have weapons, so it sounds like in the end, resources, gatherables, materials, raw stuff, those are what's going to be
Gatherers
looted.
And processors will loot their stuff, but me as a crafter, all my crafted items, if I craft everything right away with my processed goods, they will not get lost.
Okay. See, and this is why we're chipping away at this game and learning more about it, because worries that we had in the beginning, that just kind of cleared up quite a few of them. It's like, move your stuff. Like if you start hearing about somebody's gonna declare a siege, it's like, all right, time to move my caravan. You know, so then you're gonna have to really be involved in a community-wise to figure out when the siege will may happen or not, so you can get your stuff moved or crafted. So, yeah.
I don't think you're going to be warned of sieges, are you?
No, no, no. I mean, like literally, like backdoor. Hey, do you know when the next siege was gonna happen? Like, you won't be physically warned, but it'll be some,
Then you
back
better
alley
be a
dealings.
spy.
Right? Exactly. It'll have that, like somebody like, hey, just letting you know, we're looking to they're looking to siege this place, so you better get your stuff out of there now. So you're gonna have that aspect of the
People
game.
give you info for gold.
Exactly. Let's see here. Personal caravans may launch from any point of storage, including warehouses. So player housing storage, chests, storage containers are a type of furniture and ashes of creation. Players must obtain and place storage containers in their player-owned housing. Different grades of storage containers have different inventory capacities. Really? So a little box is not going to have the same as a gigantic box? That sucks.
Go figure.
Alright. Different grades of storage containers have different inventory capacities. We just said that. There are restrictions on the grades of storage containers available in different types of houses. Access permissions can be set to allow others to access a player's personal storage devices. I wonder if they have to be part of your family. Yep, so you have family and guild members. Answered my own question. Just keep reading. Personal storage may be set to permit access by family and guild members. Players are prohibited from moving goods out of depositories within a node following a siege declaration against that node. Gatherables and processed goods that were stored in node housing and apartment storage chests become lootable upon a successful siege against the parent node. These do not become lootable if the node survives a siege, even if the housing buildings are destroyed or damaged during the siege. Personal caravans may launch from any point of storage, including chests. Banking. Nodes advance to the first stage quickly. This enables NPC services such as vending or banking items. Banking between characters will likely be restricted to furniture and completed items. A warehouse ability may enable a player to transfer non-material goods between alternate characters. This includes resources, materials, or anything that relies on the caravan system. And speaking about the caravan system, Missy, take it away.
Alright, the Caravan system is an open world PvP system that revolves around opportunity and risk. Caravans facilitate the transfer of goods for players wishing to turn a profit. Caravans are for transfer of personal goods and quests, as well as supplies for castles and nodes. Caravans may only be sent from or arrive at village nodes or above. Caravans can transport goods for more than one player. The PvP flagging system does not apply to caravans. Death penalties do not apply to objective-based events such as caravans, guild wars, and node sieges. So caravan types. There are different types of caravans in Ashes of Creation. Mayoral caravans, quest-driven caravans, and personal caravans. The caravan system is another very big part of the node system. They are the main driver of economic activity, and there is a bunch of different types. So naval caravans. Naval caravans, which are trade ships, are part of Ashes of Creation naval content. Naval caravans allow the transportation of trading goods. Naval caravans are capable of transitioning to and from land caravans at the point of intersection of land and ocean. Yes! Brad!
Right.
Like you were saying, too bad my ship can't convert to going on land.
Right. That'd be nice.
This one will. These caravans will come in varying sizes and capacities. By default, naval caravans have a racial appearance. Players will be able to apply caravan skins to change this appearance.
Nice. Alright, guys. Well, that'll do it for this video. So thanks for watching. Again, make sure to press that subscribe button, and if you want to be notified when we come out with other videos, Ashes of Creation, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Missy Moments, Paranormal Activity stuff, the works, go and press that little bell button too as well. And then also follow us on Twitter and Twitch. That is the best way you can support us right now and to show us that you like what we're doing. So our next video, we're going to be going into the economic side of artisan classes. And yeah, so with that, we will see you guys next time. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.